Salams and welcome. Thank you for joining me in another episode of the Quran in English, Basics for Beginners. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Surah 30 verse 17. So give glory to Allah when you reach eventide and when you rise in the morning. Yea, to Him be praise in the heavens and on earth, and in the late afternoon, and when the day begins to decline. Right? The various types of five daily salam. It is He who brings out the living from the dead and brings out the dead from the living, and who gives life to the earth after it is dead, and thus shall you be brought out from the dead. So if something is dead, God most merciful brings life out of it. And if something is living, God brings death to it. So this alternation of life and death is in the hands of the Supreme Creator. This refers not only to the life and death of human beings, but also the ongoing cycle of life and death that we see on the planet Earth. For example, if in a place like the Kruger National Park, or the Kalahari, or the Okavango Delta, or the Masai Mara, or the plains of the Serengeti between Kenya and Tanzania, experience severe drought, then you find death everywhere. There's only dust storms. And then when rain comes, an amazing thing happens. All those eggs, those fish eggs that has nearly dried out, all the various creatures suddenly come to life again. The frogs start mating, and there's millions upon millions upon millions of tadpoles. Birds start coming, bees start coming, and then the larger animals start coming, the springboks and the wildebeest, and they start mating and start giving babies, and then the lions start chasing them, and then there's life everywhere. The elephants are happy, the giraffes are happy, and all of a sudden there's life again. And then the deep water pools, we have the hippopotamus and the Nile crocodile and everything. So once a month ago there was no life there. It was absolutely dead. Now we've got millions upon millions of life forms and so many plants and vegetation that it boggles the imagination. The dry earth becomes a fabulous botanical garden in the Kalahari. And when we see that life after death, we need to say, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammad abduhu wa rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, because it is God most merciful, the Creator Supreme, who brings life after death. And in the same way that when you see nature coming back to life, this is giving you a prediction, a warning, and a guarantee that everyone who's in the graves or who have been cremated into ashes, everybody will be brought back to life. Nothing is impossible for God, right? Stay well, look after yourself. Alhamdulillah.